If you're sitting your GCSE biology exam this year, stop what you're doing because this video could save your grade. Here are 10 things you should never say in your biology paper 1 on the topic of organisation. I'm a teacher, I've marked thousands of papers, and these are mistakes that I see students make all the time. First 4 to do with the digestive system and enzymes. Do any of these sound familiar to you? Enzymes are cells, all enzymes break molecules down, bile is an enzyme, and enzymes die at high temperatures. Let me explain why they're wrong. Firstly, enzymes are protein molecules. They're not cells. They're often found inside cells or released by cells. You can see them working here by the lock and key theory. This shows enzymes breaking things down, but as I said, they can also join molecules together and build things up. Bile does 2 important things. It neutralizes hydrochloric acid from the stomach and it emulsifies lipids, making them into smaller droplets to help lipase break them down faster. So it works with enzymes, but it's not an enzyme itself. And finally, examiners hate this one. Enzymes can't die because they don't live. They're a protein molecule, as I just said. So they denature when they reach really high temperatures, and this just means that their active site changes shape so that they no longer catalyze the reaction anymore. Common misconception number 5. Not many people know about this. They think that it's fine to say that a white blood cell fights disease, but this is too vague and you won't get the mark from this in the exam. You need to say that they help destroy pathogens. These are the things that cause the disease. Mistakes 6 and 7 to do with heart disease. When coronary arteries are blocked, less blood flows to the body and biological valves can be rejected. Well, to understand why the first is wrong, you need to understand what coronary arteries do. These supply the heart muscle itself with blood so that it gets the oxygen and glucose that it needs for the cells to respire and release energy. But if these get blocked, blood still flows to the body, it just doesn't flow to the heart muscle, and this is what causes a heart attack. I've just realised I've done 11 here. Anyway, you've got an extra one. Mistakes 8, 9, 10 and 11, all to do with plant organ systems. The first is mixing up transpiration and the transpiration stream. Transpiration is just the loss of water vapour from leaves by evaporation, whereas the transpiration stream is the constant movement of water throughout the plant. Next up, leaves lose water by osmosis. This is wrong because they lose it by transpiration. Osmosis is to do with the movement of water, but not in this case. Water vapour enters leaves through gaps called stomata. Water vapour is lost through the stomata during transpiration, but water is gained by the plant through the roots, and this is then pulled up to the leaves through the xylem during transpiration stream. And finally, sugar isn't taken up from the soil via the roots because plants actually make their own sugar. They do this by photosynthesis in the leaves, and this then travels to the rest of the plant through the phloem in translocation.